Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tim. I'm coming at you with a review today of A Juggler's Tale. And this comes out today. Um, yeah, today at noon. It should be available if it isn't already in your Nintendo eShop store. It is also available on other consoles such as PlayStation 4 and 5 and the Xbox. And Steam and GOG and Epic Store, so all kinds of places to check out this game. I wanted to bring it to you guys, thankfully, from not just myself, but the developer Kaleidoscube, and Mixtvision. They gave us a code, so thank you to them for giving us the opportunity to share this with you. And yes, I finished this game, and so this is a review of the game. Now, I don't want to give anything away because this is a short game. It only took me a few hours to beat, about 3 to 4 hours, I believe. And but it is a very succinct, very fun, very let's see, what are the words I wrote down? The story is entertaining, whimsical. Um, the puzzles are rewarding when you figure them out and move along in the story. The music is melodious, and there's even a twist in the story that, of course, I don't want to give away. So, but it's just in simple terms, it's beautiful, and it's to me a very fun story, and I hope you guys give it a try. So as you guys can see, there's several chapters you can get through in a few acts. There's Act 1, there's Act 2, there's Act 3, and Act 4, and then 5 is pretty much the end. So I'm not going to start from the end, I'm going to start it from the beginning. So let me start it from here so you guys can see and hear what I've seen, and hopefully this will give you a great decision on what you would like to do. If you're a fan of Little Nightmares, or Inside, or Limbo, this is kind of like along those lines. It's narrated all the way through, cleverly narrated. And it's interesting too because each part of this game, as you get further and further, is kind of deceptive. So you have this art view, this way it was designed to begin the story, but the rest of the game is nothing like this. The narration starts off this way and is great. So again, I'm trying not to give anything away because it is a short game. And it's.
But wait, who's this stumbling onto the stage?
Let's listen a little bit.
A round of applause for our leading lady. Her name is Abby.
So again, okay, so here's the art style.
Lived in a quaint little village
as it starts.
like
again, it's deceptive.
Trust me, it's not so important where
so I'm controlling her, and then as we watch the game,
so the
graphics change. So see, it's not the cardboard. You're thinking, okay, this game's gonna be like cardboard and all that kind of stuff, which would have been cool.
And amongst all these passers-by, here's Abby. Would you like to say hi?
Something to keep in mind as well is that I got this game before it launched today. So there is going to be a patch going out that the developer told us about that will fix a few things. Especially on the Nintendo Switch, it'll fix some loading, some color flickers, and some loading times. So the things that you see right now will hopefully be fixed in that patch going forward. But again, I played through the whole thing and had no issues. One of the things I mentioned too is that there's the puzzles are very rewarding. It's not a very simple game, and it's not a very hard game either. So So it's basically, in fact, here, let me go here. Go to settings, go to controls, and here's the controls. Essentially, you move, you aim with the right stick, jump, and then throw with or interact with the ZR button. That's it. There's nothing else. But the different things that you can interact with and the puzzles you can solve with the interaction, again, is very rewarding in my opinion. So this is again, this is the beginning of it. So it's basically teaching you what you can do along the way, and this game does that very well as well. So let's go up here, and off we go. Again, I love the puppet work on this. And again, the story is awesome. It's entertaining, whimsical. The narration is very whimsical. Let's see, now I need to go here, and I'll go to aim.
Not bad. Well done, eh? Or do you think Abby's selling you short?
Gotta do this a few times. Just to get the feel for it. Sorry, my phone is ringing. There we go. Turn that off. All right.
She's not here by chance, though. No, this isn't a visit. This is her home. Fortune has deemed her artiste extraordinaire, though not extraordinary enough to command her fair share. The ringmaster announces, "Attention! The artiste! A meager little girl child confronts the beast. Help! I'm afraid I've dropped my cat. Someone to the rescue! Can I save myself?"
Again, this is part of the story, but also part of training on how to use the controls. So let's see. That's right. I gotta go over here. Move this back. So basically, teaching you all the things, or using the things that you've learned, plus something new, which is to grab the rope. Swinging along.
Must I
Whoops.
watch you being torn to pieces? I'd rather lend a hand, if it so pleases.
So there, I got to, as you can see, the puppeteer took control a little bit there. Let's see if I can get over there a little bit better. Oh, I didn't go far enough.
Hey, Abby.
Maybe I'm... It's funny as I did this the first try when I got it. I need to get... Here we go. There we go, a little bit better. I was up too high on the rope. Whoops. I went down too far on the rope. Trying to be too quick here, trying to get through more of the tutorial part and onto the story. Keep falling off the rope. Let's go down a little bit.
Well done. You've almost got it. Don't stop now. Use your wit. Phenomenal, Abby.
There we go.
You tell. ringmaster praises. You've mastered that well. But now the hours have whiled away. That was the last performance of the day.
Now, this, I will say that this is, there are some dark moments in the game. It's, let's see, what was the rating on this again? It's rated E for everyone, 10 plus in the US.
Far from proud. You had the audience cheering for more. The ringmaster praises and then locks the door. Poor Abby, held in a small cage day and night, only free for the length of a staged fight. Food and lodging, if you eat like a bird. But, oh, how she longs to see the world. What's this?
So the puzzles in this game are just like this, essentially. It's basically using the mechanics you've learned and figuring out what you need to do to get to the next stage of the game or the story. So let's see. Now I got an apple from the rats. So what I need to do is either knock something off the walls, and this is basically after playing it, I figured it out. So you're going to get a little bit of tip to start the game. It's either figure out how to knock something off the walls over here or over here. But after a few through trials and errors here, I figured out it was supposed to be over here because Ringmaster has a key on his belt, and he's closer to this side, and I can grab the key while he's
with the bars of a cage. No, she belongs on the world's wide open stage. Impertinent? That means brash. Don't tell me you wouldn't make a dash for it.
There we go. So I got the key. Now I have to quietly.
Don't make a sound. She slips away from the ringmaster's grounds. Poor Oz. Abby knows too well how his captivity feels. Raging beast? Hardly. A trusted friend also wanting to flee.
So there's some puzzles here as well. So, because one of the things you cannot do is go past some things because of your string. So you have to also take that into account. So now I got to figure out how to get past that, and the bear is going to help.
Without the help of friends, and those are very few, your dreams will stay dreams and never come true.
I can get around, do this.
Damn! Hopefully no one heard that. Together, dear Abby, you can move mountains. Was it worth it? All this trouble? Us and Abby can continue their struggle.
Let me go to the game so you can see more here.
The ringmaster? Found out fast. Oh my! Ah, the loyalty of a beast. So often attributed to the heart, but perhaps a deficiency of the intellect? Apparently Urs found Abby's cage to be smaller than his own. Well done, Urs. Though.
So there you have it. Without giving away too much more,
Run away. Don't look back.
I wanted to at least share that part with you and share with you my experience that this is definitely a game that if you're into the storytelling, you're into being able to play a little bit of the story like this, there's no difficulty setting. It's just the way it is. Nothing to change there. But I believe you can get through it. And something you can play with the kids. They can watch you play. They can help you play however you want them to interact. You can do that.
Can't afford to rest. The voices.
So I'm just going to leave it at that. Again, love the music in this game. Highly recommended, and this is going to be on my Game of the Year awards list, if you will. One that I want to be on my list when we talk about it here at the Nintendo Dads. Speaking of which, if you want to hear me talk about this game some more and gush about it some more, you can listen to me gush about it on Thursday nights when we do our podcast live with the other Nintendo Dads, all of us sitting there talking about the games we played and Nintendo news and things like that. Or download it every Friday morning to your favorite podcast player. This is Tim, sharing a Juggler's Tale with you, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for stopping by. Check you later.